Oh, hell yeah, brother. Welcome to the podcast. Stop Crying Poser, greatest podcast known to man, as voted by a bear on cocaine. I don't want to be here today. It's not the usual. I don't want to be here. I always don't want to be here. But I especially don't want to be here today just because it's not like a hangover thing. It's not like a bad mood. I'm not sick. I don't have anything more important to do other than go swimming. It's 101 degrees outside. I mainly just don't like each and every one of you personally. I'm joking, but I'm not joking about the first part. The second part, you guys are all okay people. Oh, yeah, welcome to the podcast. It's going to be a short one, dude. If we reach the 15-minute mark, you guys should consider yourselves lucky. First thing we're going to do, though, is give away stickers. Oh, boy, free stickers from Ninja Lifestyle. Oh, my God, he's the coolest guy ever. Suck his dick, why don't you? Okay, I will. Please do. The question is, what is the name of the toy cowboy in the movie Toy Story? Whoever writes the answer first wins a sticker pack if you live in America. Why? Because shipping costs too much if we go anywhere else. Thanks, Joe Biden. Thanks, Joe Biden. Oh my God, what a terrible fucking day. Cocaine Bear. Am I right? Have you heard about this? Have you seen this in the news? Ray Liotta died. Oh, Play-Doh says Woody. Play-Doh, send me a DM with your address. You are the winner. You get these stickers. These stickers will be mailed to you because you're a cool guy or girl or whatever they have now. This is terrible. This is going to be a terrible one. I'm sorry if you're on your way to work and you thought you'd be entertained today. It's going to be a big setback. Ray Liotta died. In my notes, I wrote down Cocaine Bear. I don't have the details, but I think it's a hilarious idea for a movie. Because I may have misread, and I could have looked this up, but this is a horrible podcast, that Ray Liotta was in the works, working on a film called Cocaine Bear, where a bear eats a bunch of cocaine, and then, I don't know, the drug dealers have to get the cocaine out of the bear. Hopefully it's a comedy. I pray to God that this is a comedy, because this would be a pretty shitty drama. This would be quite the thriller. Anyways, shout out to Keith Skates Guy, Just Wallets, Doug, Play-Doh. Smaller crowd today than usual. We actually did get started on time for the first time in a long time, but for what? For nothing. Skateboarders are cool people, right? I mean, they're all pussies. I've said this for years. Skateboarders are pussies. But I thought to myself the other day, one thing that I think is interestingly unique about skaters is this one moment in time, or at least my friend group, when a skateboarder lands a trick on film. And there's this unspoken rule. Unspoken. There's this unspoken rule where if you land a trick on film, everyone has to remain silent for like 5 Mississippis. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi, 4 Mississippi, 5. Then we clap or cheer or say, nice job, dude. Or if you're a true skateboarder, you go make out with your friend, grab his balls. But I feel like that probably doesn't exist in very many subcultures. And part of it is that you don't want to ruin the clip, right? When you land the skateboarding trick, you don't want to ruin the clip, you don't want to scream, you don't want to be crazy, you don't want to ruin the audio. But it's something that I think only exists in skateboarding. And if you've never experienced it, I know most people who watch this podcast or listen to it have some sort of skateboarding background, but some of you don't. So if you had the opportunity to experience this, I think you would immediately notice that something is unique. Skater lands the craziest shit you've ever seen in your life. He just goes flying off a building, lands on a handrail, jumps down 1,000 stairs, lands the greatest fucking maneuver that anyone has ever seen in history. And you look at all of his friends, they'll go, and they make this face, an excited face, but it's silent. They go, but they're moving, they're animated, they're moving, but they're silent. It's like they just muted the earth. But where else would that possibly exist? Maybe in movies. Like you can't make noise in movies, right? Is that I've seen that in on TV shows and shit. Like everyone has to be quiet. Quiet on set. Quiet on set. Get quiet on set. Oh, speaking of movies, I watched Jackass 4.5, 3.5. I watched like a mini documentary on how the new Jackass movie was made. And I'm gonna tell you this, man. I'm not, how do I say this? I've seen enough dicks in my life. I'm not afraid of dicks. I'm not afraid of them. I just feel like I've seen enough in the 30 minutes of that movie that I watched. I've seen enough dicks for a lifetime. And I'm not, look, everyone has a dick. I'm not afraid of looking at a dick. It's fine. My God, can you guys come up with one new idea? Can Jackass come up with any idea that is not involve shoving a dick into an asshole? That like, or do. You know what? You guys can make the movie the way you guys want to make it. But at some point, for me, it would have been nice if there was some creativity. All right? I feel like they just said, like, somebody said, let's make a dick joke. And they said, no, let's make the whole movie just about fucking our homies' dicks. Okay, cool. Nice movie, Johnny Knoxville. You've really outdone yourself. Holy shit. Yeah, I think skating is the only unique sport where that exists. It's a sight to see if you've never experienced it. And yeah, I know, like celebrating for your friends is fun. The thing is, all you have to do is wait 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3. Then you cheer and give him a hug and suck his dick, as Johnny Knoxville would do. Moving on, next topic. My God, what a podcast this is. Subscribe, leave a good review on iTunes. Oh, pro wrestling. Man, remember when Sabu took all them gas station boner pills and then went Anyways, dude, you know what I think would be really fun? And I think if I sell you guys on this idea, I think you will agree with me. Pro wrestling and professional fighting, they don't necessarily go hand in hand. You know, they kind of butt heads, right? Wrestling is fake, dude. Fucking yeah, but Chuck Liddell's not doing a moonsault, so give me a break. I think it'd be fun. Recently, well, for as long as I can remember, but more so recently, I think World Series of Fighting does it. They do a Muay Thai fight, boxing gloves, Muay Thai special rules. Then the next fight will be a regular, like, MMA rules. You know, wrestling's allowed, going down on the ground, jiu-jitsu. The next fight, boxing only. The next fight, Muay Thai. The next fight, MMA. Hear me out. I think it'd be great if we could combine that with pro wrestling. Ladder match, MMA fight. Chair match, MMA fight. Tag team match, then an MMA fight. In between, I feel like the crowds would mesh, like decently, right? I think that the crowds would find some common ground. They'd be high-fiving each other. It'd be a great time. Everyone's drinking beer. You're yelling, you know, twist his dick, you know, whatever you want to say. I also think it opens up the opportunity for, like, a pro fighter to walk out and like fake punch a wrestling guy, and then it'd be like instead of like WCW versus WWF, or like NWO versus the Wolfpack, or whatever it was. I think it'd be cool to be like UFC versus WWE, and they all line up and they stare at each other. Stone Cold cracks a beer. They mean mug each other, and then, you know, a chair comes out. But like, the storyline part would be fun, the drama would be fun, but also the event would be fun, right? It's only so many times I can watch Mr. Sacco go down somebody's throat before I say, you know what, dude, I kind of want to see a leg drop, and I also want to see Cowboy Cerrone get knocked the fuck out for the 9th time in a row. It's like, if you get the best of both worlds, honestly, I think I'd really enjoy it. Guy just says, Khabib jumping into the crowd would be fake this time. Remember jumping into the crowd? I don't think that happens anymore. I remember in ECW, bro, it could be an old ass lady in the crowd. It wouldn't matter. They're gonna rip her face off with barbed wire. They're gonna throw this guy through the ring. He's gonna land on the old lady. They're gonna fucking yell. Dude, I remember, especially with ECW. I'm a wrestling fan. When I was 14, I watched a ton of wrestling. These fools would like spit on the crowd. They would hock-a-balooka and spit on the crowd, and I'd be like, dude, what the fuck? But it was fine. Somebody gets lit on fire next to the fucking thing. It didn't matter. In fact, the other day on Twitch, we watched a video of I don't remember exactly what happened. I think, correct me if I'm wrong, I think a wrestler said, throw me a chair. And then one person, like an audience member, threw a chair. And then another audience member threw a chair. And then the next thing you know, there's 900 chairs in the ring, smashing wrestlers, smashing the referee. Everybody in the audience threw the chair. Then they had to come on. They come on a loudspeaker. They're like, please stop throwing chairs. And the ring was filled with chairs. My God, if you guys have never seen that, just type it in. Type in like wrestling chair. I don't know. Type it in. I don't know. My brain's not working today, guys. Type in look it up. Do it yourself. God damn it. I met some chick at the bar the other day that sells tamales. Nice segue. So yeah, I said, hey, I'll help you with your social media. And then she said that I should build her a website for free. Oh, here's my thing. You know what? What a great storyteller. Let me re-explain the story. I say, hey, I do social media. If you have any questions, hit me up. The next day, they hit me up. They say, hey, I want to start a website. I say, okay, you have your domain name. She said she already has one on GoDaddy. I say, okay, GoDaddy offers a website builder. And if you want to learn how to use it quickly, YouTube is a valuable tool. So go on YouTube, type in how to use GoDaddy website builder. And this chick goes, well, why don't you just do it for me? And in my mind, all I'm thinking is like, this YouTube video is 22 minutes. 22 minutes of a YouTube video for you to create a building block to build your brand to hopefully become the next big thing. If 22 minutes of watching a screen is too much work to take the first step in your business that I would hope that you're passionate about, if 22 minutes is too much time, like, here's the thing. If you want me to show you how to build a tamale business, first I must learn how to make tamales. Second off, my business is already going to be better than yours. Already. Why? Because I will take my advice. You will continue taking your advice, and you will end up where you end up. And I will take my advice and shall someone more experienced than me give me advice. I will take their advice and then become even more efficient and set for success. So 22 minutes is too much. That's too much for you to build, hopefully, like I say, passion. If you're passionate about your goddamn tamales, then this should be just takeable advice. You know what I mean? When Andy Schrock tells me something about YouTube or I don't know, toys or something he's passionate about, Pokemon fucking cards, my ears perk up and I go, okay, listen, like, you know, like the fucking, like the royalty is speaking, like this is something you can learn from, right? So me, like the social media guy, not that I'm a genius, but I'm certainly more qualified than this person that doesn't even have an Instagram. If I say, hey, here's step 1, step 2, step 3, and you go, can you just do it? I think the answer is just stop. Walmart needs help. You know, somebody needs to go collect those carts and put them in the cart corral. So, like, you know what I mean? Like that. Some people are meant for that, and some people are meant for this. If watching the video was too much for you, then you know what? I'm sorry. You're not going to be Elon Musk. You're not the next Elon Musk. And it's bold of me to act like I have any expertise, but I promise you, like, me helping you learn how to build your first website is a very valuable thing. Not because I'm cool and I'm the website expert, but because it's step 1. And before I got here, you didn't have a step 1. You were still on, they call them steps, right? You're at the bottom of the stairs. Okay, your first step. I got you to step one. If that was too much, 22 minutes for the rest of your life, I don't know, man. Yeah, my cart's in the rocks. My cart is over there in the grass. Can you please? Where's the mustard? Okay, like, I don't know, man. Speaking of super intelligent people, I lost my credit card at the gay bar the other day. I'm killing it with these segues, bro, today. I'm killing it with these segues. I lost my credit card. Super inconvenient. It's fucked up because I lost my credit card on, like, Sunday. And then Monday, I realized I didn't have my credit card. And I thought to myself, I think I know where it is. I think it's at that one bar. I call the bar, and the bar's closed on Mondays. So what I do is I'm like, okay, well, better safe than sorry. Canceled the card. I called on Tuesday. The bar has my card. I could have avoided this whole fiasco. Now I have to change my password I have to update my credit card info for Uber, Amazon, my bills, GoDaddy, WordPress, my bank account, health insurance. I have to go through all these things, re-find out my old fucking password, change my goddamn credit card information. Very inconvenient. People, you may think the gay bar is a fun place to let loose. You know what? Keep an eye on your credit card. Keep an eye on it. Oh, yeah. It was a karaoke bar. It's called Don't Tell Mama. I've had this argument many times. Actually, once with an ex-girlfriend. She's like, it's a piano bar. It's not a gay bar. I said, it's called Don't Tell Mama. And if you look at the bartenders and everyone around us, everyone's gay. Nothing wrong with that. I had a great time. But the bar is called Don't Tell Mama. Are you going to not? She's like, it's a piano bar. Not a gay bar. I'm like, bro, I'm not gonna not tell my mom I play piano. But I might hide the fact that I suck dick from my mother. Like, come on now, dude. Don't argue with me about what type of bar it's in the name. I'm gonna go back over there though. I had a wonderful time. I had such a fantastic time. There's no best place. If you're in Las Vegas, go to Don't Tell Mama. Really fun bar, but don't argue with me about what type of bar it is. I don't want to hear this shit. Oh, man. Felt like a celebrity the other day. Same day as the gay bar. There's a place here called Gold Spike. It's like a party bar. By the way, my Uber rating went down 1 point. At some point during this weekend, I was rude to an Uber driver. Which one? When? Where? Why? I don't know. But I went from a 5 to a 4.88. So I did something rude. I don't know what it was. It was probably on this day, because I was Ubering quite a bit that day. I went to a bar called Gold Spike. And there's a big, long line. And I say this all the time on Twitch. I don't know if I've said this during the podcast. I will never wait in a line for fucking anything. Anything. I hate waiting in a line. Like the airport, maybe I'll wait in a line. Or I'll walk away until the line's gone. I will stand next to a line until the line gets short enough for me to step into it. Because I hate being in the line. Anyways, I got to skip the line because I saw my friend was working security. So I skipped the line, dude. I got right in there. It was very nice. Walked around, like looked at all the cool shit. There's a lot of fun stuff in there. There's giant chess. You got grown adults playing dodgeball and fucking Foursquare. You got the beanbag game, cornhole, all like live music, dance floor, pool table, bars, outdoor bar, indoor bar, 2-story bar. Fucking, it's a really like cool place. Hip, cool place to be. Quite expensive. Anyways, I got in there, and the last time I was in there, my friend Dennis went to jail. And I'll tell you the story. I don't know the real story, but long story short, he got into an argument, and then he went to his car, and he brought in an AR-15 into the fucking bar and threatened somebody, and then escaped. And then they caught him a year later at the bar. So my security guard only lets me in, and I had this internal dialogue. I was like, hey, bro, my friend got arrested here for bringing a rifle into this bar. And then I thought to myself, stop it. Don't explain this story. He just let you he let you skip the line. Why would you tell this terrible fucking story? Why would you share that? Therein lies the problem. What? Oversharing. Sometimes you gotta keep that shit in. You don't want to tell everybody all the fun details. I was literally about to tell this fool, hey, my homie got kicked out of here for bringing a rifle in a bar. And then I'm like, oh, fuck. Don't say that. He's not going to laugh. You know what I mean? He's not going to go. I remember that. He's not going to fucking laugh. So it was a moment of self-reflection. You're not always the funny guy. Everything's not always funny. Time and place. That's it. That's the whole podcast. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Shout out to The Cook, Keith Skates, Moobot, North Shooter, Doug Desitels. We got what? We got 21 minutes into this thing. Let's fucking go. What a fun podcast. What if you have a short drive to work? Well, now the podcast is the perfect length. Sorry, guys. We tried to get to 45 minutes. We didn't get there. I'm happy it's over. We gave away some stickers. We had a great time. We shared some laughs. Cocaine Bear. Right? Right. Also, send me money. No one sent money today. Remember back in the day? Everyone used to send me money on the podcast. What happened to you guys? Broke bitches. I hate you. If you want to support the podcast, feel free to support. We do this every single Friday, right around 3:30 p.m. Pacific time, right here on twitch.tv/Ninja Lifestyle. If you're a broke bitch, that's fine. Tell a friend about the podcast. You can support without money. It's fine. It's possible. You can just tell a friend about the podcast. Say it made you laugh or say it made you cry. Either way, it's provocative, right? Hope you guys enjoyed this. Have a great weekend. As I always say, don't drink too much and don't drink too little. Cocaine Bear. Watch it. It's coming soon.